Hi Lana, welcome once again to Lana's Coach. So if there's one of the lucrative professions, or rather a profession that actually pays well, is software engineering. But you all know that whatever maybe comes with this payment is hard work, right? And you really need to do a lot of stuff as a software engineer for you to earn the salary that you're going to look at. So this begs the question, what is the average salary for a software engineer who is working here in Kenya? Now remember, we have different categories of software engineers who work in different organizations. So actually I will really I will hesitate to give you the correct figure, because one organization will always be paying different payments from the other one. So I'll just look at the estimates or the average salaries across the entire nation. Should you be a software engineer who is already in the field, also feel free to share the amount that you're being paid. Maybe you should not even mention the organization, so that at least we have a rough idea of how much is being paid. The other thing that you need to factor are the qualifications that will actually affect the payment. Because remember, in software engineering, there's someone who has done diploma in software engineering, there's one also who has done degree, there are those ones who have done up to postgraduate. So all these factors, put them into consideration, they'll always affect the average pay. So having said that, maybe we can look at this particular article. I will always share it within the description section, so that you read line by line and find out the exact payments that you expect as a software engineer. So it's estimated that software engineer will earn roughly 132,917 per month here in Kenya, right, with an average salary of around 120,000 per month. So that is it. So in Kenya, actually the lowest or the average salary for any software engineer should be 120,000 Kenya shillings. Now this depends with a range of factors, right? As I mentioned, it could be the level of education, academic qualifications. Like for instance, the certificate holders will earn up to 93,750 per month. For the bachelor's degree holders will earn up to 142,500 per month, right? So as you proceed with education at master's level, you can always, or your salary will be increased up to 198,750,000 per month. So we can also factor in other additional payments that can come through, like bonuses, commission, tips. So we can roughly give it around 12,917, right? So ideally, these are some of the things that contribute to the average salary of a software engineer. Also, we cannot leave factors such as gender, years of experience, right? So all these culminates to the overall or the average salary of this particular software engineer. Now let's also understand that as a software engineer, and this is just a benefit of it all, as a software engineer, you don't always rely on the jobs that you're going to be employed to do. You can be a self-employed person. You can create your own programs, right? You can solve business problems. So you can be a consultant, and all these we can always relate them to entrepreneurship, where you can always start your own software engineering business and offer additional opportunities. So you can always look at it from that angle. I have friends who have their own consultancy firms. They develop software for given organizations, but yes, they still work full-time, right? So that is the beauty of software engineering. You can always take some project, work on them on part-time basis as you go for your 8 to 5 p.m. job. So what are the categories of software engineers that we have? We have software engineering maintenance, right? This one, they just look at the errors, they detect some risk concerns, right? And they do some kind of debugging. We also have operational software engineers. They do some kind of budgeting, right? They ensure that everything that regards software engineering process is going on smoothly, right? And of course we have transitional software engineering. This type of software engineering entails duties related to the software's adaptability and scalability, right? So those are the key or some types of software engineering jobs that you're likely to get. So your roles and responsibilities, as I've mentioned, the pay doesn't just come by itself. You have to work. So you'll be expected to design and manage some software systems, test and assess some software applications, write codes and evaluate these particular software systems, optimize the speed and scalability of software, consult with customers, engineers, all the stakeholders, right? Of course, introduce new features. Like if you want to upgrade a customer's software, you need to do that. So all these are roles and responsibilities. So in Kenya, it comes with a lot of benefits, as I've mentioned. You don't need to work full-time. You can always dedicate some part-time to do your own work, right? And you don't really require a lot of investment. As long as you have the knowledge, you just require a computer that has some kind of installed programming softwares, and you can always be on your way to making millions, right? So for qualifications that you need to have, now this is scant information. What you need to do, you could start with a diploma in software engineering, and then you can always upgrade to do bachelor's in software engineering. You can also do computer science, right? Computer science qualifies you to be a software engineer, because it has components of software engineering. And also you can do software developer. We have software developer, bachelor's of software developer. Most universities offer it. Also, that is a qualifying program that allows you to become a software engineer. Of course, you can do bachelor's degree in IT, right, and so on. So the journey is wide open. You can start from certificate, you upgrade to diploma, you go to degree, and of course master's. Even for the TVET, yeah, you can have your hands-on experience, or rather skill. Then you can always upgrade to doing diploma, and you can always be qualified as a software engineer. So I hope, ladies and gentlemen, for those of us who are wondering what should we do, what does this software engineering entails here in Kenya, I hope now you have a rough idea of what you are expected to do or achieve in this particular field of software engineering. So I've shared this particular article. Remember, we are the people who also produce these articles from the website. So whatever I'm saying is actually what I've already researched, right? And I always prefer writing it first before I develop a video of the same, so that I get my facts right. And I can always quote the resources where we find this particular information. Like Glassdoor, some of this information I found them from Glassdoor. Glassdoor gives us some approximation of salary across the different countries in the world. If you have not liked the video, I don't know what you're waiting for. Click on that like button, and of course do not forget to subscribe. All right, thanks.